Listen, I have some horses, some stallions, some brood mares. I have only those. Would you like them?
Yes. Tell me about your horses.
Well, in my place, I have a neighbor who's a miller. He had a mare who dropped 2 sweet little fowls. Very sweet, very cute. The bitch also dropped 2 little puppies in the stable. But the miller is old. His eyesight isn't very good. The miller took the fowls to drown them in the pond in place of the little puppies. When he realized his error, it was too late. He wasn't able to save them. No, he wasn't able to save them. But it wasn't really the fowls either that he drowned. In fact, when he returned to the stable, the miller saw that the fowls were there with their mama. The little puppies were there too with their mama, who was barking. But his own child, his baby who had just been born, was no longer beside his mother, the milleress. It was really the baby that he'd thrown into the water. He ran quickly to the pond. The child held out his arm and cried, "Papa! Papa!" It was heart-rending. Only his tiny arm could be seen, which said, "Papa! Papa! Mama! Mama!" And then he sank. And that was all. And that was all. He didn't see him again. The miller went mad, killed his wife, destroyed everything, set fire to it, hung himself.
What a tragic error. A sublime error.
But the fowls frolic in the meadow. The little puppies have grown big too.
I love your horses. They're intoxicating. Tell me another about a dog or a horse.
The one who was engulfed in the marsh, buried alive, so that you could hear him leaping, howling, and rolling in his grave before he died.
That one. Or another.
Would you like the one about a horse of the desert? Of a city in the Sahara?
The metropolis of the desert.
All of the bricks, all the houses, they are made of bricks. The streets are burning. The fire runs through underneath. The dry air, the very red dust.
And the fiery dust?
The natives there have been dead for a long time. Their cadavers are desiccating in the houses.
Behind the closed shutters. Behind the red iron grills.
Not a man in the empty streets, not a beast, not a bird, not a blade of grass, not even a withered one, not a rat, not a fly. Suddenly, in the distance, a horse whinnies, galloping at full speed, galloping at full speed. There he is, on the great empty square, there he is. He whinnies, runs around, galloping, runs around, galloping, runs around, galloping, runs around, galloping.
Oh, yes. Galloping as hard as he can.
Click, clack, galloping, striking sparks.
Oh, yes.
Click,
Yes.
clack,
Bravo.
click, clack.
I know what's gonna happen.
He trembles.
Quickly,
He's
go
afraid.
on. Hurrah.
The
Yes.
stallion.
Hurrah. He whinnies. Oh, he cries out with fear. He cries out his fear. Let's hurry. Let's hurry.
Oh, he won't escape. Never fear. He turns around and around, gallops in a circle.
Bravo. That's it. I see a spark in his mane. It burns him.
He's afraid. He gallops in a circle. He rears.
His mane is blazing. His beautiful mane.
The more he
cries,
gallops, the
he
more the flames
whinnies.
spread. He's mad. He's terrified. He's in
flashes up.
pain. He's
His
sick.
mane is
He's
blazing.
afraid.
His
He's in
mane is
pain. It
burning.
flames up. It spreads all over his
Burn,
body.
burn. He leaps. Oh, what flaming leaps. Flaming, he cries. Stop. He rears up. It's too fast. Not so fast.
Oh, he called me by my given name. He's going to love me.
He's burning too fast. It's gonna end. Make the fire last.
It's the fire that goes so
He screams
fast.
with
The
fear.
flames are
He
coming out of
screams
his
with
ears
pain.
and his
He
nostrils
leaps so
and
high.
thick smoke.
He has wings of flame.
How beautiful is he? He's turning all pink, like an enormous lampshade. He wants to fly. He stops. He doesn't know what to do. His horseshoes smoke and redden. Through his transparent hide, we see the fire burning inside him. He flames. He's a living torch. He's only a handful of cinders. He's no more. But we hear still in the distance the echo of his cries reverberating and weakening, like the whinnies of another horse in the empty streets.
My throat is parched. This made me thirsty. Water. Water. Ah, how he flamed. The stallion. What a flame. I'm thirsty.
Oh, come on. Don't be afraid. I'm moist. My necklace is made of mud. My breasts are dissolving. My pelvis is wet. I've got water in my crevices. I'm sinking down. My true name's Liza. In my belly, there are pools, swamps. I've got a house of clay. I'm always cool. There's moss, big flies, cockroaches, sow bugs, toads. Under the wet covers, they make love. They're swollen with happiness. I wrap my arms around you like snakes. With my soft thighs, you plunge down and you dissolve in my locks, which drizzle, rain. My mouth trickles down, my legs trickle, my naked shoulders trickle, my hair trickles, everything trickles down, runs, everything trickles, the sky trickles down, the stars run, trickle down, trickle.
Charming.
Make yourself comfortable. Why don't you take off this thing that you're wearing? What is it? Or who is it? What is this on your head?